We lost one. RIP, kind of. Outdoor boys.
Outdoor boys, they went inside.
They went inside.
They're now the inside boys.
Wow. This channel, 15.7 million subscribers. They've been posting content to this channel for like 8 years.
That's crazy.
Just under 500 videos.
Dude, it's funny. Everyone else seems to know about them, and I'm just like, I missed them somehow. I don't know.
A lot of the times it's like POV stuff of them traveling to a certain place. They do camping situations, or even their old videos is like how to tie rope when you're camping. But I found it really interesting that if you watch the goodbye video, this is the last video.
But no matter what, this is going to be my last video for a while.
But he cites a reason that I did not expect. Maybe over half of their subscribers have come to them in the last year or so. The surprising part is they've also seen an uptick on people recognizing them. And that makes him very uncomfortable because they show their family, show their kids. I can understand why somebody, especially who, if they're outdoorsy like that, they're probably pretty private.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Weirdly, they're not the only channel that's kind of come to this conclusion. There's another guy who I follow named Nick Nocturnal, and I think it was about a week ago, he put a pause on his channel. He's just like getting overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that he's got to put out, and he, like the Outdoor Boys, gets obsessed with the YouTube side of things and
the metrics.
Yeah, and it takes away from the experience of experiencing life. I think it used to be the meta where people would upload all the time, multiple times a week. It's interesting for people to take a step back for their family reasons and to also for, you know, the not being able to fully actually experience the outdoors because they're worried about making the content. The question I want to ask to kind of end this is, do we think that the idea of consistent uploading is an inherent problem to a creator?
I mean, but it's kind of just a part of the job, you know? If it's going to be...
Is it though? Is it though?
Consistent uploading?
Yeah, because but consistency at what pace? Like, why does it have to be weekly? Why does it have to be?
I mean, I think it has to be if you're trying to grow. Once you grow and you have a bigger channel, I think you can slow down. But I do think like consistency is one of the biggest keys when you're trying to get going.
And I agree with that. And I think that's,
like we can't just post once a month.
Obviously, we can't just post once a month. But it would be interesting, I think, to see, like you said, there are business people at the top of their game that say, well, what are you focusing on right now? And they say work-life balance. It's like, all right, cool, millionaire man. You can focus on work-life balance because you've gotten there. You've made it to the top. Same for somebody like Ryan Trahan, who does, I think, like generally post pretty erratically.
He's a younger guy who's able to do it.
He's not insanely consistent.
It's not consistent at all.
But at a point, he was super consistent until he got to the top of the mountain where he was fine, and now he can choose to be inconsistent. I think it's the catch-22 of the game is the goal is to not have to be consistent. But until you get there, you have to be consistent.
Yep.
And that is just kind of the name of the game. And it kind of sucks.
You got to drive and drive and drive. And then once you get up to the top, then you can kind of rethink how you want to run it.
But I want to spin this positively is that it is compounding. And the more you keep going on that, the quicker it grows. Yeah. The more you keep iterating, the faster it grows. So RIP to the Outdoor Boys. We hope Nick comes back strong and does his thing. But let's find a way to be consistent if you're trying to do the content thing and also do it in the healthiest way possible.
I'll see you guys later.
Thanks for watching, guys. We're really starting to find formats that we really like. We're enjoying the comment reaction and the profiles of different people. So yeah, let us know if you like them and what you want to see next.
Yeah, if you have anybody that you want to see us talk about or profile or you think we should know about, drop it below while you're down there. Subscribe, like, and if you want more of these kind of videos, right over here.
Right over there. Yep.
Do it.
Also, we're on Instagram, TikTok,
Do it.
and Spotify and Apple Music.
Timer's
Apple
almost up.
Podcasts.
Oh no.